You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole, and John, thank you so much for your YouTube membership request. You are bringing something new down the rabbit hole. Thank you for that. And this is Johanna Kurkela and Johanna Iivanainen.
Iivanainen?
Iivanainen. And this is a movie, TV, game music kind of mashup with a little bit of Skyrim, Lord of the Rings, some Outlander. Very excited about this one.
Thank you so much, John Doe. This is right up our alley. Thank you so much, John, for bringing Johanna and Johanna down the rabbit hole. I'm really excited to see what their performance is going to look like. I haven't seen The Lord of the Rings in a very long time, actually, but we do own it. Outlander is actually a favorite TV show of mine, so I'm really excited to see how they kind of put their music together. And Skyrim I haven't really played, but I know Kyle has.
Huge.
So this is right up our alley in many different ways. I'm really excited to see how it's all encapsulated, because I know that these video game, TV, and movie all kind of follow that same trajectory and musical styling, as well as fantasy and just everything. So if you guys are as excited as we are to get into this rendition, then remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
And for those who do not know who Johanna Kurkela is, that's actually Tuomas's wife.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And
That's
she's
really cool.
she's the singer for Ari, which is one that we've done before. So very excited to check out more of her own stuff, because she sounded amazing with Audrey. And without further ado, let's check this one out, y'all. This is still coming out really good for a fan recording.
It is. It's coming out very well for a fan recording.
And when they were both singing, which one were you focusing on more? The one on the left?
Yeah.
For some reason, that's what I was getting attracted to as well. I think that must be Tuomas's wife.
I think it is Tuomas's wife. Her stage presence is phenomenal. I was looking at both of the Johannas.
Of course.
Or Johanna. Johanna?
I'm going with Johanna. You can go with Johanna.
But they both are phenomenal. But I was very drawn into the woman on the left. left.
Right.
And mainly because she was holding a violin, so I was really curious about what was going to be coming of that.
I didn't see the violin.
So she was holding the violin the whole time,
Right.
so I was like, oh, like, is she going to play? Like, what's happening? She has great facial expression. She was smiling a lot even while she was singing, so those are things that I was drawn into, was those little nuances. I think that was the Lord of the Rings, like an Elven song, but I'm not sure which one.
I'm not sure. I was thinking that was Outlander.
And it could have been. I actually don't know.
It's starting to build up. This is very cool. I kind of want to, because obviously we looked at both of them. That was more just a question for me personally, and they both sounded so perfect together. It was like, who do you choose? Because they are so in sync. It almost like one of them singing how much chemistry and perfect they were.
Well, they're best friends too, right?
Exactly.
They're best friends.
Yeah.
They sound phenomenal together. It's the perfect melody. Like, both of their voices are the perfect melody.
They are.
And so it's like, I was drawn in because I saw her holding an instrument, and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. But definitely, they're both just phenomenal performers. And now that they're kind of getting into the more heavier, I feel like it's going to be more Skyrim-y coming up now with that heavier beat, but I don't know.
If one of us actually feels like we know one of them, let's say it, okay?
Okay.
And you guys can let us know exactly what comes through this, because it's an amazing collaboration. All right. Skyrim.
Dragonborn.
Finally, we could call one.
I'm pretty sure the last one was Outlander, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
It had that because Outlander is very it's Scottish.
That was the vibe I was getting too.
It's a very, very Scottish film.
Right.
And so that was when it came on. I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is Outlander, but I don't want to call it like say that was my favorite TV show and then sound like an idiot. But there is 6 seasons, so like, don't get me wrong.
But doesn't the violin just sound so amazing by itself?
It does.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I can see why that's like your favorite
it
instrument.
is my favorite instrument because you can do so much with it.
You really can.
You can play it as like a traditional violin. You can play it as a fiddle.
Yeah.
Ironically, violinists and fiddleists have some kind of feud. So, but it's been. Oh, I love the violin. I just love everything you can do with it, and I just wish I could play it.
But the way it can hold a note, it's unlike anything. And like you can just whammy that note and just let it like weep. And it's perfect. All right, let's keep going, eh?
With a voice moving our creation order. Believe, believe the dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, beware.
1 second, y'all. We just got a crying baby. If it didn't say Dragonborn, I don't know if I would have known this was Skyrim.
Me either, actually.
Me either.
As soon as it said Dragonborn, that was all I knew to be like, now this is Skyrim.
I got this. We don't feel so stupid now. We got at least one right. Baby is back sleeping, hopefully, so we're going to finish this off, y'all.
The dragonborn comes, for the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows. You'll know the dragonborn's come.
I'm pretty sure they're singing in Dragon Tongue right now.
Yeah, I think they are. It was either Dragon Tongue or Elvish, but I think it's Dragon Tongue.
Oh, that's Dragon Tongue, because Dovahkiin is a real spell in that game.
Oh.
Badass!
Sing me a song of a lass that is gone, sacred that lass be.
What is this?
Outlander, it's the entry into like every Outlander season. It's this, yeah.
It's the theme?
It's the theme, that's it.
Okay, thank you. Awesome.
Sing me a song of a lass that is gone, sacred that lass be I. Weary of soul, she sailed on a day over the sea to sky. No was a stir on the port, egg on the starboard bow.
I just have to say that I was not looking at the screen when they first switched in that duet, and I didn't notice that it wasn't the same person singing.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Because they are so good together and they're able to match each other with that
So in
harmony.
sync.
They're so in sync
Yeah.
that like I was like just in awe because I love this song. I love like their voices.
Yeah.
That I literally looked away from the screen and I thought it was the same person.
Didn't realize it transferred over there.
Didn't realize the transition until I looked at and saw them both going back and forth. Phenomenal. It's phenomenal that they're able to match that well and then have such amazing chemistry with one another.
I agree. And to your point of just smiling and loving this song, look at Johanna and how pumped she was when she started singing this. And just you could see that pure joy.
Yeah, I'm sure she loves Outlander.
Yeah, she does.
Look at that joy, and then she loves it as well because they're both so joyful in this moment of singing this song, and it's such a powerful song. Like I'm literally having the entry, like the theme entry of this playing in my mind.
I bet. That's why it's so important, y'all, to sing lyrics that mean something to you or a topic that means something to you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, that was beautiful. I love how it ended there. And John, I want to say something real quick. You might have just inspired something that's going to make our relationship even better because we're looking for something to watch as a couple. And I am asking you right now, Alanna, after seeing the joy on your faces and Johanna's faces, would you watch Outlander with me start to finish?
I'd watch it again, absolutely.
Well, then there you go. It makes me want to go and see it because they were just doing Skyrim, they were just doing Lord of the Rings, maybe some other things. But then once it got to Outlander there, the true joy and shine came through the whole performance, I think. And for me, that's telling me I gotta watch this show. It's revolutionary. It's very important. The music itself was amazing. I think the drummer for me was standing out extremely well.
Yeah.
All the little switch ups he was doing, all those cymbals and sound effects he was adding, and just his precision and his calmness when he was playing to build up the performance. I think he was really shining. I couldn't even see the guitarist till the end there, so it was nice that they showed the guitarist a little bit in the corner. Exactly, he snuck out in the corner there, and I was like, oh, there's the guitarist, because I heard the picking starting to happen. I'm like, where's that coming from? Because I could only see the celloist too.
Yeah.
But wow, that was incredible. Went by very fast, even with some of our actual pauses real time as well. That flew by. That was almost 12 minutes, and they're just so gorgeous viewing and sounding. And like you said, just you could close your eyes and you don't even know who's singing in a good way, because they're both shining that much. They had the violin too. I mean, like, they had everything we wanted, honey.
They had everything. And the one Johanna, the blonde Johanna, I loved watching her like dance and sway, because I wanted to dance and sway. And you know that she is a true that she loves the style of music as well as the show, because of just that joy that she had in wanting to dance. Because if you've seen Outlander, you know that they actually use this both at the beginning and at the end of the show.
Oh, nice.
So it's very much in every season, every episode, like it's in your
legit
soul.
Their theme song.
That's their theme.
Yeah.
And their outro, so intro and outro. And so they having that at the end, because that ending song where it said, "Say, could this last be I?" That is how they end it. Like,
okay. So they did the ending even perfectly too.
The ending was perfectly.
So real paying homage.
That real homage to it.
Right.
And then and like while they're in the video during the intro, there are people dancing and doing those Celtic dances.
Yeah, I wanted to dance and move too.
And so like seeing that movement and that joy and everything with the two of them, and then like, oh my goodness, it's just amazing to see how these two who sing so beautifully together and have such strong chemistry, even with the other people on the stage like that. The celloist was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And it was cool because when they started, it was just the two of them at the beginning. There was no light on the band. There was no light on the drummer, the guitarist, who I didn't know was there, and the celloist. And then the light started to pull up so you could see them as the song progressed.
As it progressed up, yeah, for sure.
And then when Thomas's wife Johanna grabbed her violin and started playing, that's when her friend Johanna grabbed the bell, and so she was doing the bell, which was really cool to see her timing and how she was keeping that timing while singing as well. So there was...
Is that percussion, I guess?
It's part of the percussion.
It's part of a percussion, yeah.
And so that was just... It was beautiful. It was beautiful to watch. It was beautiful to see them play homage to the game, the TV show, and the movies, and how, and these were all very revolutionary things, because Skyrim was revolutionary in the game industry. Lord of the Rings was revolutionary in the book industry as well as the movie industry. It revolutionized both aspects of fiction. And then Outlander has been its own like revolution of this new age and the new era, because it attacks history in a fictional way. So it's attacking things in a way that is very digestible, somewhat digestible. As I just think about some of the scenes that have happened in the show, I had to eat my words there a little bit, because there are some moments that...
It shows the shadow of the human side, that's for sure.
It definitely shows the shadow, but if you've seen Game of Thrones, I'm sure you can get through it.
So... Oh, yeah. But what I love, I grew up on Christmas performances, like in plays and all that, where people use their hands and their body a lot to portray the message. And once the Outlander came in, she just started like singing with her hands and was like being so a part of the play, where it then transformed me into that world the most. And that's why I wanted to be a part of this world and check out Outlander myself, because it's like, what am I missing that put Outlander up with these amazing things? And something that we're learning that I think is amazing is we're now starting to interview a lot of bands and people, and we're finding out they're nerds.
Yeah, they're
Just
all
straight up
nerds.
nerds. Like,
Apparently everyone in the metal community is a nerd just like us.
just a nerd cat lover. Like, that's just the way it works. And like, we know Tuamas loves Skyrim, so I bet he was even
Yeah.
happy to see her perform this as well.
I'm sure Tuamas and her have watched Outlander together and played Skyrim together, eting popcorn on the couch.
I wouldn't doubt it. We get to do things that they do. That's what makes this so cool, because everything's worldwide about this. An amazing performance, John. Thank you, because I know we wouldn't have been looking out for this one, so thanks for bringing it to our attention, and we're excited for your other requests because they're cool like this. So if you guys are excited to see more of the double Johannas, please let us know in the comments below. Like this video if you had a good time, but we are exiting the rabbit hole now, folks.
Thank you so much, John, for bringing this our way. I absolutely loved it. It's not something I would have seen, just as Kyle said, just on my own. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Special thanks to all of our YouTube, Patreon, and Buy Me a Coffee members. Thank you for all of your support.